Hey guys, how's it going? Time for some Final Fantasy. It has been a little while, excuse me, since we played this game. But we're just gonna go ahead and jump back into it. I will admit, I jumped on off stream really fast just because I had completely forgotten what we needed to do. But I got that sorted out with myself real fast. So it won't take too long. What we need to do, we need to go to the southeast, just below Crescent Lake. And these worms, I do not remember fighting them. So let's see, are they strong at all, or will they die to one round like most things? You know, we really don't need to have Guy use the spell there, I don't think. We can just have Chum do it. Alright, yeah, they definitely die to one round. We're wasting that Thundaga. Alright, but now we're back at our boat. Thankfully, this is a very small world, so we can wrap around quite quickly. Alright, I would say, with how weak these Sahuagin are, I'm just going to use this preemptive strike to get away. Alright, almost there. We ought to be able to just kill with a Thundara, yeah. I don't think I will understand this game's initiative system without, like, looking at a video or something. How are they all faster than me? Alright, oh wait, we can just auto battle and then it'll even fast forward. Yeah, yet again, they're even faster. Half of them were faster. You know, with how much, like, early D&D is in this game, I really wouldn't be surprised if they just, like, roll dice. Alright, oh, wait, yeah, we gotta find... It's right there, but stupid Sahuagin. Well, yeah, we gotta find a canoe spot. Come on, Chum, hurry up. You're the only one I need to move. Here we go. One moment. It's cold, so now suddenly he always wants to be in here. Oh, whoops. Alright. So, now that we are on land, all we need to do is walk into the desert. We bow to the desert, and the desert gives us her gifts. A brand new airship! You obtain an airship. This 1988 Mercedes airship can go around the world in like, what, like probably 2 minutes maybe? And no random encounters. And no more looking for ports. Oh, finally. We have freedom. No, but seriously, this is going to be so convenient. So, it is time for the world tour. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go, but we can now... Oh. We cannot land in the trees. True freedom eludes us even still. Alright, but can we land in the grass? Where can I land? Where can I land? Does it have to be in the desert? Oh no. Don't tell me it has to be the desert. No. How do I land this thing? Uh-oh. Why did I get into the cockpit without asking how to land? Oops, I don't mean to pause. Uh-oh. I don't think this world has any air traffic control, you guys. Okay, genuinely, how do I land this thing? Let's go to where we got it from. Maybe, I mean, we have to be able to land it where we got it, right? No. Am I stupid? Am I missing something? Imagine I have to land into my boat or something stupid. Like, what's going on? Oh! Booger, you move too. Yep. We're just gonna pretend that I saw that from the beginning and that this was a bit. Haha, fooled you guys. You thought I didn't see it. I clicked back onto the game and it disembarked me. How ironic. Alright. So now we know what we're doing. It's time for that world tour I was talking about. Let's see where all we can find spells and new weapons and such. It still won't let me disembark. Alright, there we go. We found a spot. Okay, so I was hitting the right button. The fact that I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller makes the button prompts there really weird. It was telling me to hit Y, but I needed to hit X. Which is just so confusing between the two controllers. I needed to hit the bottom button, but it was telling me to hit the top button. Alright, I really hope Minotaur zombies don't like lightning. Okay, that's good. Ooh, a great axe. Alright, let's see if it's any good. I had a feeling it would be significantly worse than the ice brand. Oh well. So let's see here. Town to the south. Yeah, this Thunderdog is getting a little wasted, but we're right next to a town. We're probably gonna spend at this point, probably 200 gold, or gil, anyway, for the end. Lufenia. Oh, I get the feeling this place doesn't have any shops or inns. Lupa Gamhi Do? Scramula to you too. Lupa Gami Do? Same thing, okay. I worry someone may have come through here and just like feeble-minded everyone. There's no doors on these houses. Anything to the... Yeah, there... Oh, magic shop. Okay, we found the wizard that feeble-minded everyone, but he's willing to sell us things. They are willing to sell us things. Alright, full life. Revives one ally and fully restores hit points for 40 grand. We can't afford it. We cannot learn it, though. Can we learn anything from you? No, we cannot learn Flare. Blasts all enemies with light and heat. Alright, well, I'm taking a mental note of Town Lollylulelo. We're coming back here later. That's a weird looking Allosaurus. It looks like a T-Rex. I think they just reskinned it. Stop bullying the white mage, please. Alright, that's one town down. I keep trying to actually listen to the button prompt now. Another town right next to it. At least we actually got to land right next to Gaia. This is Gaia. Outsiders often call our town the Eye of the Hawk. To our south is an ancient city known as the Wing of the Hawk. Was that Lollylulelo? Have you visited the Wing of the Hawk? I can't understand a word they say there. Yes, I have visited. Is it a different language and am I being culturally insensitive? I don't believe it. You're outsiders, aren't you? How did you make it up this high in the mountains? We flew. Can you fly or something? Nah, that's impossible, right? We flew. The fairy was living at our spring, but I haven't seen her lately. I wonder what's happened to her. Sounds like a quest hook. My dad was always telling me how the castle to the west was the place to test your courage. I think we were just there in the last stream, the Citadel of Trials. I don't think we were able to do everything there, though. All right, let's see. Cat claws. That is for the monk. Do not have one. What about the armory? The ruby armlet. This would help Buddy and Pal. And the protector ring would help everybody. Let's see. Oh yeah, you got the leather gloves. These give you +1 defense, +1 weight. Oh yeah, we're getting 2 of these. 80 grand and no object there. Wait a moment. I was looking at the wrong, Right, for some reason... Why are armlets the body slot instead of the arms slot? This confuses me greatly, but it's still a very good upgrade, so it's not that bad. However, on the leather gloves situation, yeah, we definitely want to grab these protect rings, which, I mean, the rings are the arm... Oh, we'll just accept it. Alright, and we're really not hurting for money, and inventory space isn't exactly cramped, so I won't bother selling it off unless we need money for the spells around here. Kiraha and Diaha, still can't use those. And I assume we can't use anything in here. Oh wait, no, it's just Blizzaga. We've had that for a little while. Alright, and there's one more magic shop in here. There's a tower in the Yanikurum Desert that no one can enter. Some people think it's nothing but a mirage, so it's called the Mirage Tower. No one can say for sure, though. Well, I'll know for sure if I crash into it. Legends say the sky people could soar through the sky and build castles above the clouds. That broom's always trying to weasel its way out of its chores. I don't know what to do with it. Busy, busy, busy. Swish, swisheree. I mean, it seems pretty... Seems like it's doing its job. I don't know, lady. They say a special water called oxale gushes from the bottom of our spring, but only fairies can draw it out. So we gotta find that fairy. Alright, we got Holy Null. All reduces damage from spells by half. That's really good. And Dispel negates enemies' magical defenses. So we can't use any of these yet, but... Can't use any of these. Kill. Instantly kills one enemy. Alright, we got Power Word Kill. Alright, awesome. Banishes enemies to another dimension. And stops time and paralyzes all enemies. Wow. Can't wait till we can use that stuff. There's got to be a way into that forest in the mini-map. Will this make us leave? Wait, what? Where'd it go? Okay, that made me leave town. Alright, so maybe it's to the, northwest? We'll go ahead and hit up the inn, too. Before we forget. I didn't even look at how much that room cost. Yeah, whatever, lady, I can pay it. How much did it cost? Hey, by the way, how much did you take out of my gold pouch? 500 gil. Okay. Man, we ought to just fly back to the starter town to go to the inns now. I mean, it may not actually be worth it, considering how much gil we have, but it would save us money. Alright, ooh, item shop, okay. We got plenty of items, actually. But we'll go ahead and buy these eye drops, since we don't have any. And just get a bunch more status heal items. There we go. What do you have to say? There was a scholar studying in the Lufenian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. Oh no. It's a language. I was being culturally insensitive. This VOD is going unlisted. I'm kidding, obviously. I caught the fairy, so I figure she's mine to do with as I please. What's the big deal? So I sold her to the caravan, so what? Jesus, dude! I kidnapped her, so I'd say that the human trafficking, I guess fairy trafficking in this case, is perfectly justified. Perfectly okay. I got nothing to go into that church for and repent. Alright, I guess we gotta find that caravan or whatever. Oh. I did not want to leave town. I think there was something to my right that I could have looked at. I love how that lady in the town is just like, oh, I wonder what happened to the fairy. And this guy is just blurting out next to the church. I kidnapped and sold the fairy to the caravan. Very ominous. Geez, a mystery. An unsolvable mystery. And these water effects are still so weird in the game. I mean, it's not so bad here, but I'm just remembering that bridge from the beginning of the game. Alright, I guess there really was not much for us there. Okay, let's go find that mysterious caravan. Whoops. Well, there's Mirage Tower. So I assume it's probably within the area, considering I doubt that that guy has an airship. Oh, but maybe the caravan has an airship, so you never know. We'll just find the next town. Eventually, maybe. You know what? Oh. It is a mirage. Can't crash into it. I don't understand why I can't land in the desert when I got this thing in a desert. But oh well. Okay, let's see. We'll go ahead and check out the tower just to see what's in there. Sandworms! They still do 1 damage. Nothing like a Texas bullworm. Right, they did say no one can enter. But it's solid, I can't walk through it. Alright, where are you, caravan? Alright, that's the trial citadel. The Islands of Holes. The Dragon Caves, Basement 1. Okay, we found a dungeon. 2,000 gil. 2,750 gil. 1,455 gil. Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta check for more treasure chests. Alright, we got 4 more in there. Okay, and then we gotta... Alright, so we're gonna have to be going around the islands, grabbing these treasure chests. A couple of them seem to not have anything, but I still kind of want to check them out, just in case there's like a secret. Hello, Charizard. Only the truly brave can obtain a token of their courage. Thank you for getting out of my way. I was just about to ask. X potion. 9,500 gil. 2,750 gil. 1,520 gil. Well, thank you for all your money, Mr. Charizard. I'll be going now. Alright, and now each of the holes is listed on the map. Wasn't expecting that. Another Charizard. Like a whole clan of them. Once, long ago, there was an age when man and dragon lived together. That's all he has to say on that. Oh, nope. Ah, why do you make it so annoying to disembark the airship? Why can't I land on the blue tiles? Alright, Charizard number 3. Once, long ago, the Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles. So very long ago. Are there no encounters in here? I'm kind of surprised we haven't been getting any. The dragons of the Cardian Islands have no love of senseless killing. 1,000 gil. And a cottage. Also no love of protecting their property. It is a rare thing to have humans visit us here. If you are valiant warriors, you should speak with Bahamut, our king. Elixir, nice. I hope Bahamut has a lot of treasure chests. Alright, what's behind hole number 4? Alright, yeah, this is different than any of the others. Okay, that takes us to a second basement. Okay, we're coming back to hole number 4. Alright, this is back where we're used to. So it seems like there's one more room after this that we haven't explored. Have you spoken with our king, Bahamut? The Dragon King confers a great honor upon the brave. It is customary for dragons to venture northeast to the Citadel of Trials. There we must test our mettle by claiming a token of courage from within. I can't remember, did we get a token? The form of the token of courage changes with the times. Do not let its appearance deceive you. Alright, one more hole to go. Alright, for a moment I wasn't sure if it would actually let me land on the light green tiles, you know? A tent? You do not fear me. You have some spine in you, human. Okay. I mean, considering all the other dragons I have killed in a single turn, I don't know why I would be afraid of you. A dry ether and a gold needle. Alright, what does this dry ether do? Restores 5 MP for each magic level. Wow, that's really good. Alright, that is everything through here. So let's check out basement number 2. Just gotta go to... Whoop, dang it. Oh, nice, preemptive. Alright, I wonder... Well, I got a feeling Bahamut's down there, actually. And I got a feeling that we're gonna have to fight him. So, what we're gonna do really quick... We're gonna use one of our 17 cottages. And we're gonna save real fast. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Alright, now we go down there. Just a door. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely where Bahamut is. Bunch of swords in the ground. The Keyblade Graveyard. This is the chamber of Bahamut, the Dragon King. Mind your tongue. The Dragon King looks within to measure a person's true courage. Long has it been since men of courage stood before me. Your bravery seems worthy of consideration. The rat's tail you carry is a fitting token of courage and strength. So be it. I shall honor you with titles befitting your valor. Wait, really? Just like that? No fight? I thought for sure we were gonna have a boss fight. I'm a little disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. We got new sprites! Whoa. Apologies for the mic sounds. Give me a sec on my mic stand. Ah, pop filter just fell over and hit me in the face. Alright. We have upgraded our classes, which means we could probably get those level 8 spells now. That's gonna be big. So yeah, Buddy is now a knight. Guy is now a red wizard, Pal a white wizard, and Chum a black wizard. And we can now finally see Chum's face. Alright. Well, I mean, on the one hand, I wanted a boss fight. On the other hand, free stuff. It's a bit 50-50. Alright, we are definitely heading back to town to grab those spells now, though. At least as many as we can afford. So yeah, I'm gonna want to get the one that revives at revives with full HP. We may need to strategize because they're gonna be 40 grand each. We have 267,498 gil right now, which is quite a lot, but we're gonna lose most of it to this. All right, well, we want to get our level 7 spells as well. Fully restores 1 ally's HP and cures some status effects. Cure Aha is good, undeniably. We'll just get our 7th level spells, and then we'll take the 8th level spells that we can, I'd say. Alright, Break petrifies 1 enemy. You know what, actually, I know what I just said, but we're gonna hold off on Petrify for now. Enemies just die so quickly that I don't really feel like it'd be worth it to try to petrify them, you know? Holy is something I want to get. Null All, definitely. So yeah, Holy, Null All. And Stop would actually be worth it for the group fight. So we're gonna take it. And then back in Lale Lulelo, the only one to get is the revival spell. I think we'll actually go back for that once we find the guy to translate for us, since we'll be going back there anyway. All right, what is on this final continent we have not been to? Not a whole lot so far. All right, what is this one on? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, is this one like unpopulated? All right, we gotta find the perfect spot. Come on. Let me land. Okay, finally. Jeez, game, why do you make me walk so far? Why you gotta put the parking lot so far away from the door? On Rock. Alright, general store first. I doubt they'll have anything new. Nothing new. We can sell our stuff to them though, so let's go ahead and get rid of our generic weapons we don't need anymore. So get rid of this great axe. Don't need these gauntlets. I kind of want to look at that healing staff before I sell it. Don't need the great sword or the mithril gloves. Alright, the coral sword, doesn't that do something? Oops. Effective against aquatic enemies, yeah, so we'll keep it. Alright, and that should be mostly good. So yeah, like I said, most of our money is already gone. We'll see what we end up buying from the shops around here. That Underhill fella from the caravan had something very weird for sale. Oh, there we go. We found the caravan. Look at my legs. Aren't they wonderful? I love having legs. Look, look. Did you see that move I just did? Girl, you better be careful. The way you're talking, you're gonna get your legs chopped off. You ever hear of something called oxyale? Once, but I guess you're not actually gonna tell me about it. They say that the shrine sank into the sea 200 years ago. Now there are mermaids living there, or so the story goes. Oh. Don't have anybody dead. Don't need you. They say this used to be a beautiful village until about 200 years ago. Out of me way! Blast it! I haven't been able to catch me a single fish! How am I supposed to keep food on me plate in me belly? Cop's been spreading some nonsense story about how he saw a shining thing fall out of the sky. Where? Are those legs really yours? Okay, this place's obsession with legs is starting to creep me out. I feel like they're gonna try and chop my legs off. Alright, Saber raises caster's attack and accuracy. I do want that. And what of the white magic? Null Death. Enhances the party's defense against instant death. Oh, that's gonna be important. And also, Buddy can use it, so... Or Guy, rather. We'll give it to Guy. And Healaga goes to... We'll hold off on Healaga for now, I suppose. Well, no, that's a 7th level spell, not an 8th level spell. My mistake. I was thinking for a minute that would overlap with the revive spell that I'm waiting on, but that one's level 8. Let's see. I don't think we need to use the inn. Yeah, we don't need to use the inn. The sunken shrine is said to be filled with riches. Silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing lost languages and civilizations, if you believe the legends. Long ago, an ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Luthenian. My brother, Une, would always tell me how he'd figure out how to speak it if he only had the Rosetta Stone. Let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. Ugh, you're filthy! Use this to wash off. Why are you judging me, game? I'm just doing what you've told me to do. Alright, we're talking about the guy from the caravan. But I think we talked to everybody, didn't we? We went into all the houses. So I don't think he's in here. Well, we didn't go into the inn. So let's... Maybe someone's in here important. No, just a fancy inn that costs 300 instead of 500. This one seems so much more fancy than the one that we spent 500 on. Oh well. Alright, there was the whole eastern portion. Oh, you're Cop. Hi, my name's Cop. You want to hear about the shining object I saw? I think it fell somewhere near the waterfall to the north. No one believes me, but I think it was some kind of mechanical creature. I wanted to save the mermaids living on the seafloor, so I made this submarine out of a barrel. But when I went underwater, I started running out of air. I couldn't breathe. It's totally useless. Even worse, it's dangerous. You'd better keep away. What made you think a barrel would be a submarine? 200 years ago, the shrine of Onrock flourished. It brimmed with the power of water. I ask but one thing of you. Please, restore that power to its former grace. Alright, water crystal detected. Alright, so I guess we gotta go north of the village. Because it... I mean, ooh, they probably put the thing there, didn't they? But I don't have my canoe on me, so... Probably what's gonna happen is I get the water crystal, and then it does something to the town, and then I can go through there. Alright, to the north we go. Oh, no, I didn't. I really wish I could use the D-pad instead of the analog stick. Oh, okay. Thought there'd be something directly north. Oh, these enemies actually have some HP on them. Oh, these guys actually do some damage. I should be a little careful, looks like. All right, the enemies around here actually are somewhat threatening. So let's see, Phoenix down on Chum. If the fight even goes that far. It does not. Alright, we'll use it on him now then. Alright, so no more auto-battling every random encounter. We gotta actually try. Alright, Remoraz. That is a funny name. Alright, can I one round you? Yes. So some of the enemies are a threat. We'll just have to map out which ones are. Alright, so we're looking for some kind of shrine, I believe. Can we canoe on this water here? Yes, we can. Okay. I think we want to get to that waterfall. Preemptive. Awesome. All right, real damage numbers coming from the enemy. I'm seeing not one. Al gets a incredibly disappointing level up. Oh well. Alright, let me guess. I can't get past this waterfall, so I'm gonna have to go on the left path. Yeah, we could still auto-battle through this one, I think. We'll just have to pay the white mage tax, you know? Ooh, okay, maybe we want to be more careful with these white crocs around. They can hurt Chum pretty bad. We'll just use high potions. Or even just regular potions. Oh! Alright, the dungeon is behind the waterfall. Let's go. Alright, but first off, can we save here? Alright. Alright, what is in here? 3 clay golems, okay. I get the feeling they won't like ice. They don't like ice. Oh, maybe it's not necessarily ice. Maybe it's just Buddy and Guy. Alright, let's see. Nothing in here. Whoop. Mummies. Alright, these guys definitely don't like fire, right? feel like Fyraga was likely too much. Fyra probably would have worked. Kiki! Okay, Mr. Bat. Eight of them. Okay. Well, they're called Pyrolisks. But also they're flying type, so I'm gonna go for Thundaga. Oh no, they have gaze. Actually very dangerous. Alright, anything to our north? No? Are there any treasure chests in the area? No, pretty straight shot down to that door. Okay. I wonder if the bats have any sort of significance. I'm gonna go ahead and, since these guys use break, I'm gonna have both Guy and Chum. Sorry, not break, gaze is what I meant to say. Come on, one shot. No. Oh, one shot. Awesome. Okay, so they have like no health, but they can petrify you, so they're still scary. All right, what is the significance of the bats, I wonder? The nightmare. That don't look like a nightmare. That looks like a My Little Pony with a horn. All right, 4 Pyrolisks. We might be able to just melee them all down, even with Pal. Yeah, okay. Nothing up here, okay. I was thinking maybe because of the bats. I thought maybe the bats were gonna lead me to something that doesn't show up on the map, but nah. All right, come on, guy, move quickly, please. I'm just really hoping my luck keeps up with gaze here. I think every single one of them moved before Guy. Alright, at least they drop gold needles. That's nice of them. Alright, then we want to go south from here. I don't think we're gonna one-round this last clay golem, but... Unless? Oh, wow. Chum did 150 damage with a melee hit? That's crazy. I wonder what he would do with Saber spell up. Alright. Bunch of treasure chests in here, but I guess we gotta fight this guy with the golem. At least he gives us a chance to use healing items. Very considerate of him. Oh, he didn't even have anything to say. Just wanted to sit there and look intimidating, I guess. I don't know. All right. I think it'll be okay to, yeah, just cast a Fyra. All right. So, Guy should be able to kill, or Chum should be able to kill everything with this Fyra. Okay, nice. Stop assuming initiative order, monkey. I have been waiting. Take this cube! Tia! Matt, flying fortress, please. You obtain the warp cube. Sounds neat. Oh, he didn't shut down. I thought he was going to shut down off that. Okay. All right, key items. The warp cube. A cube made of a multi-hued substance. We got a wizard staff, a ribbon, bunch of gil, more gil, even more gil, and the defender. All right, so first off, wizard staff, I assume, will go to either Pal or Chum. Not Pal, but it does go to Chum. It's better than what he's got. Okay. Now the ribbon, +1 defense, +1 weight. So it's exactly as good as a leather cap. All right. And then the defender, that is a sword. Okay. Well, then I can go to Buddy. All right, so I guess there's nothing else in here. But we did get a key item. Just I have no idea where to use it or where Tiamat comes into play with it. Yes, all three of you just please cast haste on yourselves. And wait, he cast haste on himself and then he ran away. Interesting. All right, don't go too far north. Just reset my auto attack with the attack round here. All right, fork in the road. I go this way, right? Yes. Only 2. Well, the defender is putting in some work. I didn't expect, like, it had like, I think like +3, +5 to attack, something like that. We're doing like a full extra 100 damage. Whoops. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and explore that little area to the west, and then figure out what to do with this warp cube. You cannot flee from me, troll. You and your 3 damage will fall today. All right. Oh, is this just a landing pad? Is this all it was? Oh, it opens up into a little bit of an area here. Okay. We're gonna have to walk all the way back. I should have grabbed my airship. Oh well. Anything at the... Oh. Oh, we're on the other side of the map now. But there's nothing here. Okay. Just gotta get back to the ship then. So let me think. Where could we get use out of a warp cube that we cannot interact with? I don't think there was anything in that Citadel of Trials that we needed a warp cube for. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and tent. We have so many more cottages than tents. And there might be something like at the end of that river. I guess at the start of it. Oh, I don't know how we get in there with the waterfall and the way the airship works. We'll just fly above it and see what it looks like. Ah, they poisoned Buddy. Alright, almost back to the ship. Okay, what is there? Is there anything visible? I don't see anything. I cannot disembark onto that piece of land, unfortunately. So yeah, for now at least, that's looking like it's not anything we can mess with. We found a lead on that caravan. I don't think the warp cube is going to help us out with it very much, though. Let's see, one last check over on the eastern continent. We've been here. That's got nothing for us, evidently. That's Lalelulelo. Is there anything on this continent that we couldn't previously mess with? I don't think so, except maybe that little island here. Check it out. Nothing on it. Alright, well, I'm thinking we'll probably just have to figure that out next time. Yeah. Sorry, just taking one last look around here in case there was some small inaccessible area. Sure does not seem to have been. Alrighty then, well, that is probably where we're going to go ahead and end off for today. So thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.